a young man by the name of Shane. And, he's a good bloke.
Is he a good bloke?
Oh, he's a good bloke. Yeah, he's a larrikin.
He must be a good bloke because his name's Shane. He's an Aussie bloke.
Yeah, he's an Aussie fella, and he's a good old bloody larrikin. And he does a show called DIY for Knuckleheads. Now, if you have a look on YouTube for DIY for Knuckleheads, and you have a look on Facebook for DIY for Knuckleheads, you'll find his ugly mug. I mean, his really handsome mug on there.
And that's the other thing too. Oh, didn't I tell you? He's on the phone to have a chat.
Oh shit.
Hello, Shane.
Ben and Mark, how are you, boys?
Damn fine on this Sunday night. We've both actually arrived in frog suits and flippers and everything else today.
Apparently he reckons we don't know anything about flooding. Now, what's this rubbish?
Mate, you got no idea. No idea, you boys.
Yeah, why is that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I mean, we've had about 10 inches in the last 24 hours.
Hey, don't brag what's behind the bedroom door. I mean, I'm jealous enough as it is, but anyway.
Thinking, mate.
Quip bang! Offence. Anyway.
What's going on?
Oh, mate, what's going on? I don't know what's going on your end. Now, you're pretty much a DIYer. You're one of the guys that really got me started in this, and it's shut up.
He's the man to blame.
Except for my shed where I just got told I was a disgrace the other day, but it's all good.
Hey, Mark.
No, I didn't do it. I did not do it.
No.
Mark, have you seen Ben's shed?
Yes, I have. I have actually helped him clean it out one day.
What a disgrace. Seriously.
You think it's a disgrace? I was prepared to go for a drive down the road just to pick up 5 litres of, not quite flammable stuff, but just some stuff that can be left laying around, and say, Ben, look, let's go and have something to eat. And say, where are those fire trucks going? It'd still be burning, I guarantee it.
Ben, how you make anything in that shed is beyond me, mate.
Look, as I said to you, and you still didn't believe me, I was literally in the middle of pulling all the old wood and everything out of it, you know what I mean? And he goes, yeah, whatever. He doesn't believe me. I said, no, dead set, mate. And he never came back to me after that. Yeah, but but no, look, Shane, you've I watched your videos as to start in the DIY. You gave me a lot of confidence. You gave me a lot of ideas and so forth, which is basically what you're all about. And
mate, that's it.
And you're an inspiration. You're honestly an inspiration for me in regards to what you do. And I really enjoyed watching your videos, and I still enjoy watching your videos, especially.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
Oh, that's all right, mate. Not a problem at all. And a lot of the designs that I actually do are designs that I've watched from your channel.
Yep.
And as you know, I send you photos quite consistently of what I do make. Yes, I do make some decent stuff out of that shed, so believe it.
Now, Ben does make some nice stuff, and I put it up on my Facebook page, and they get a pretty good response too, mate, I must admit.
Yes, yes, we do.
Well, you got to put up the Retro Rock Live link as well.
He's going to have to now.
I've done that a couple of times.
He has?
You boys, come on, I can't flog a dead horse.
Oh.
Well, look, it's been great to have you on, Shane. Yeah, you can piss off now.
Oh, no. Look, Look. How did you get into, you're a chippy by trade, are you?
Mate, I've been a chippy for about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then I probably stumbled across YouTube just by pure chance.
Yep.
I was actually trying to find out, it's probably going back about 5 years ago when YouTube wasn't much really, there wasn't much going on.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find out a good way of how to apply silicone, right? Okay. I thought, well, I'll jump on this YouTube thing. So I jumped on it, and there wasn't anything Australian, not one video from any Australian. I thought, well, I think I better, do something on behalf of the good people of Australia and put a couple of videos up, and the rest is history, mate. So, yeah, that's how it all sort of started, really.
Okay, well, there you go. That's quite interesting. It's quite ironic. We're talking about silicon off air with Mark. He's got a couple of leaks in his roof, and he can't put the silicon in on the tiles. So yeah, it's just funny you said silicon.
It's quite annoying at this stage. Don't laugh. It's quite annoying.
Now, Now, another thing is you're getting some awesome responses on your videos now, aren't you? What is it like?
Yeah, no, that's bloody working out well, actually. Things are kind of just snowballed, and not really sure how it actually happened, mate, to tell you the truth. It just sort of happened. And I just think that if you put up sort of half-decent content, well, people will watch it. So, you know, that's probably it, really.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you go on, mate.
That's all right, okay.
I was going to say, like, I think the main reason why is because you're a typical Aussie bloke, you know what I mean? And I love the way you approach it. You know, it's like, yeah, g'day, knuckleheads. You know what I mean? And it's just typical Australian, you know? And
It is, mate.
and you had that catchphrase, you know, and it's great tip, knackers. Oh, my God, that drove me mad.
But everybody's got to have a catchphrase.
Mate, whenever I don't put that catchphrase in, I get comments. So, you know, I have to put it in for now. It's just one of those things, you know.
Well, mate, you're going to have to start doing it again, I reckon, because you haven't done it for quite some time, have you?
Yeah, no, I've just started in the last couple.
Yeah.
And, you know, yeah, you can't put in too many videos, mate. People get sick of it. So just got to do it every now and then just to spark a bit of interest.
You know what, Ben started wanted me to help him out working out a catchphrase for his clips when he decides to put them up. I came up with a great little one for him.
Here we go.
Did I do that?
Did I do that? Yes.
Sounds good.
Well, to be honest, looks nothing like Urkel, but he does have glasses.
Oh, very true, very true.
No, you have to have a catchphrase.
Yeah,
something.
we do. Look, one of our catchphrases is you know, like, once we're in your head, we're in.
We're in.
You know, and the other one was the other one. Remember, we used to do the other one. Yeah, do I make uni, baby?
Yeah.
So another thing is with a lot, like, you've just built a new house, haven't you? And you're doing a lot of a series videos. What is it? 35 videos, 36 videos, or something like that?
I just put one up tonight, actually.
Oh, right,
But I did the Owner Builder series.
Yes.
So I thought I'd just tape everything from start to finish.
Yes.
And, you know, from the permit stage right up through to the finish. And currently I'm sort of midway. Midway, even though the house is finished.
Yes.
But I've just been a bit slack getting the videos up, that's all.
Oh, you've been flat out because you've been doing a lot of the work as well with the guys, haven't you?
Mate, it's been 7 days a week, mate. So from June last year
Yep.
up until probably March, she was 7 days a week. So she's been a bit of a mission.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it was like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it has.
And
So the last couple of months have just been trying to get back to normal again after that reasonable effort.
another thing is that you've been very, very fortunate. You've had some great feedback and great sponsorships as well over the time. You've done very, very well there, and that's an awesome thing, isn't it?
Mate, they've helped out big time, and that's courtesy of YouTube. So
Yes.
thanks to YouTube, we're able to get a few sponsorships to help, you know, get the house paid for and stuff. So it's all been helpful, mate. You know,
We're gonna have to
I
do.
can't really complain too much.
We're gonna have to do something like that.
I know.
Set up a camera in the studio.
Yeah.
Do live stuff.
Yeah, well,
I
we're
doubt-
starting.
I don't think we'll get sponsorships, but anyway.
Yeah, I know.
So, how's your YouTube channel going? You sort of getting a few hits?
I suppose, yeah. Not like yours, 8 million, wasn't it, or whatever?
About 8.5 million, mate.
See, listen to it. Listen.
Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should get a sign put up in the background, just retrorocklive.com.
Yeah.
That's all.
You should. Do it.
That's a good idea, yeah. Then
Yeah,
once
but-
we're in their head, the poor bastards were there. You know?
Yeah, for life.
I can work with that.
We're there for life. So what gave you, like, you moved from sunny Melbourne
From sunny Melbourne, mate, yeah.
all the way up to nearly all the way up to Brisbane there, well, halfway in.
Yeah, up to the old mid-north coast. And,
Yes.
Just a bit of a sea change there, Benny boy, and it turned out great. It's the best thing ever.
And-
Smooth ever.
Yeah, I have to admit, I've been up actually was up at Coffs Harbour earlier this year. We took a 5-day hiatus up there on the way back from Mooloolaba in Queensland. In Queensland.
Shut up.
But we're actually going to make that an annual event now. 5 days on the way up, then up to Queensland, and then 5 days on the way back.
Oh, beautiful, mate.
I might actually
You can find worse spots to stop over.
Well, this is true. I might have to have a yak to you closer to the time, see if we can catch up sometime up there and have a beer or 10.
Definitely do that, mate. I'd love to see you guys up there.
No, it'll just be me. It won't be Ben.
Oh, you know, yeah, well.
Yeah, nice, mate. That's all good. Ben eats too much tucker anyway, so yeah, I'll cheap a trip for you.
Good on you.
Oh, mate, hey, seriously, Shane, I don't know about this. I don't know. I've been so good to you, mate. So, what's your plans for the station now? You know, for your channel, and what are your plans moving forward?
Moving forward, well, I think now that the house is basically done, I might get back into a few more sort of pallet wood projects. You know, the stuff that you do.
Yeah.
A bit more of the upcycling and stuff like that.
You know what I think you should do? Do a lot more of your little handy tips. I think they were brilliant. You know what I mean?
Which ones, mate?
Sorry?
Which ones? Well,
look, you've got a lot of little handy tips. You know, like like a lot of people don't know how to do the shabby chic. We were talking about this the other day. This shabby chic. This, you know, like the old beach look.
A few distressing type videos.
Yes.
Australia, how to distress something and stuff like that. Yeah, and I get that.
And how to distress it properly, because you got these people that are distressing things, and they're showing you like how do you whack it with a chain or whack it with a hammer. And I've done that, and it looks like shit.
It does. It does. It does, mate. I think people try and do a bit too much.
Yes.
You know?
Well,
they do too much.
I figured out a little way of distressing a piece of wood that makes it look like someone's got into it with a hatchet, you know, like the old tomahawk, and that was using a flat wheel on the grinder, about an 80 grit flat wheel on the grinder or 60 grit flat wheel on the grinder, and as you're sanding off the edges, you really give it a whack in. Excuse me. You give it a whack into the corners, and then you sand hard, and then you lightly sand off again, and it looks like someone's gotten in there with a hatchet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, right, okay.
And then what you do is you get your orbital sander and just sand around and round it all off, as if, you know, you just, oh, bugger this, I'm just going to leave it like that, you know, as if you've just hacked it off. And it's turned out, they're turning out really, really well, that kind of a thing.
It does. You just got to sort of work in, like if you're trying to distress some timber, you just got to pretend that if it's 100 years old, how have people used that in the last 100 years? Like where have their arms went on, or where have their feet kicked, if you're doing tables and stuff.
Yep.
And, you know, and they're the areas that you distress more than the other areas. So, you know, so think about it a bit.
Yes.
Before you go over the top.
Exactly. It's a very, very fine line, so to speak, that you draw, isn't it? You know, like.
No, it is, mate. Definitely. Yeah.
There are times like you sand back something, like you've got 3 layers of paint, and I've tried doing this, and I can't do it too well at the moment. But you sand the paint back, and you sand it back, and you're looking at it, shit, too much. You go, I've got to paint the bastard again. You know what I mean?
You got to paint it again.
You got to go all over it again. You got to wait for the first coat to dry, and you put 3 coats of the second coat on. Then you put 4 coats of the last coat, and you go, right, I'll give this a go again. Shit, did it again.
Mate, you wouldn't be the only person who's done that, I can tell you.
So, just honestly, in what you're doing, have you had any inspirations yourself in regards to the, like, how did you think about utilising the pallet wood and all that kind of stuff? Did you see that on YouTube, or you thought, no, bugger this project?
No, I've kind of always liked the old rustic. I know you hate the word rustic.
No, I know, but it's all good.
I know you hate the word rustic. But I've always liked the old rustic sort of stuff. And because it's free, you can get it for free. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yes.
You just got to do some scrounging, and before you know it, you've got a ute load of free pellet wood, and you can make some really nice stuff out of it. So, as far as I'm concerned, mate, it's a win-win.
Well, the only thing that I must say about pallet wood, it depends on the pallet wood you get. Of course, you've got those screw nails, which are a real pain in the arse.
Yep, horrendous. Yep.
And trying to get it out. Like, I remember when I first started doing it, oh, yeah, no worries, I've got a crowbar into this, rip. Next, this thing just splinters everywhere, and you're going, okay.
Ben?
Yes.
Ben?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen my video, how to dismantle a pallet?
Yes, sir, I have, sir. Yes, that's how I've learned how to do it, sir.
I work in a warehouse, so we know how to dismantle pallets really easily.
Forklift?
You got it.
As a matter of fact, it was quite funny. You know those, like I sent you a picture of the trays a little while ago that I made. The wood that was in those is actually a set of pallets that Mark gave me, 28 of them, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like about.
Yeah.
Something around about 28.
He's a pallet controller for one of the those transport companies, and he said, Ben, I've got a whole heap of these pallets. Would you like them? I said, oh, I'll have a go. And I looked at them. I said, shit, yeah. There's a few there. I'll have those.
I'm out.
And I tell you what, they come out with some really, really nice wood on them. But no, look, if you put the hard work into the pallet, like for me, as you know, I use old 30-year-old hardwood fence palings as well.
They're the only ones to get, mate.
Oh, gorgeous, aren't they? Like
It is.
a lot of people turn around and go, oh, we got these, fence palings. Would you like them? You go and have a look at them, and it's those bloody cheap, treated pine, bloody rubbish things.
Yeah, no.
And they warp.
Don't even burn that stuff.
Oh, I know. And they warp too easily, and they're twisted, and even the runners, and the rails are just useless, aren't they?
That's it. So what you got to get is something that's about 30 years old.
Yes.
It's done all its moving and twisting.
Yes.
And then it's also got some character to it. So that's the perfect stuff. So if you know any fencing contractors or whatever, just give them a quick phone call, because they're always dying to get rid of their stuff.
Some of them are, yeah.
It costs them money.
Yes.
It costs them money, so if you can go and take it off their hands, they're more than happy to oblige. So that's my first point of call.
I remember when I first, I had an ad in the old Gumtree, and I said, look, I'm looking for fence palings. And the bloke says, oh, yeah, I've got some fence palings. I've got a trailer full of them. I said, fantastic. Are they really good? Are they pretty good nick? And he says, oh, mate, they're awesome. There's nothing wrong with them. I said, sweet, no worries. Bring them around. I'll have them. Anyway, he brings them around. They were rat shit. They were buggered. They were really, really not very good. And I said, mate, I'll just pick and choose, pick through what's good, and I'll take what's good. And he says, no, you got to have the whole lot. And he just unloaded it on me backyard. And I'm going, mate, I said, I don't want more. I said, you told me they were good. And they're crap. He said, no, you've committed to it. And he just drove off. And I went, you prick.
Oh, well, you just got yourself a nice free trailer load of firewood.
Funny you should say that. I actually advertised it all up, and a bloke came along for and literally took 3/4 of it for firewood. So I was going, sweet. But yeah, like, so what are the things like? Your plans, like, as a chippy, did you work in the like building furniture beforehand, or was it a building game, or what?
No, I didn't start doing any sort of furniture stuff until I started making my videos.
Oh, really?
So prior to that, I was just building houses.
Oh, right. Okay.
House after house after house, and then when I started doing the videos, I thought, well, it'd be nice to do a few little pallet projects. And they've really taken off. If you look on Pinterest and type in pallet wood, it's huge.
Oh, isn't it? What?
The pallet wood community is massive.
Oh.
So I thought, well, that's a pretty good niche. It's a small niche, but it goes reasonably deep. So that'd be a good area to focus on. So that's why I decided to do the pallet stuff.
No, I agree. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Like, I'm a member of Pinterest as well. And the some of the ideas that you can get out of that is just phenomenal.
Oh, it's mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. And you look at that, like the pallet wood chair that I showed you the other week, that was similar to something I saw on there, and I'm going, I'll have a go at something like that, you know.
Yeah.
I just can't believe the ideas and the inspiration you can get from that. And then you look at,
huge.
you know.
It's huge. It's huge. And people are sort of mixing up things these days, and they're mixing concrete up with pellet wood.
Yes.
And that's a great effect. It looks fantastic.
I've noticed people doing making a concrete tabletop, and they're slotting it into a pallet wood frame. You know what I mean?
I saw that last night.
Yes.
And this guy, he's got a couple of shonky old pieces of pallet wood, and he's put those two together, and then he's formed some concrete around them, and it looks unbelievable. I thought, that's it. That's my next project.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It looks fantastic.
Well, mate, I tell you what, I look forward. I think we all look forward to doing that. So, you know, so look, honestly, in the long run, with your show, so to speak, I honestly think that, you know, you're doing a fantastic job. Obviously, the public does. You know, you're getting 8 million views, for crying out loud. You know, dude, you're doing extremely well. I think I think you're kicking bloody Izzy Swan off the top spot. I think
That's a big call.
Izzy Swan, mate. You can't beat Izzy Swan.
Yeah. He's a really charming fellow. He's a nice bloke. He's a really fellow. He's got some. Have you seen his designs?
He's just smart, man. He's just smart.
Oh, he is.
Like, you know, some of the stuff he comes up with, I think, how in the hell have you come up with that? It's mind-boggling.
He's a little bit like you in a way. He's a house husband, come DIY fellow, but he's done a lot of designs and so forth, and he earns a good living out of just the royalties from his designs.
He does. Did you see his robotic dinosaur?
Oh, yes. He's robotic dinosaur with his legs. Yeah, Rex. Oh, look, people, if you go to Izzy Swan, IZZY Swan, and have a look, and you'll see Rex the dinosaur. You should try something like that, I reckon.
Oh, I think it just takes too much time, mate. And plus, I'm just not smart enough. Quite frankly, I couldn't do it.
Have you seen? He's called himself the Jig Man, and he does jigs for everything. But he loves creating gears and wooden gears and you know, things like that. And I think that's just brilliant. But
some blokes have just got that mind for that, mate. You know.
Indeed. Now he's got a CNC cutter, so it doesn't hurt to have one of them.
Oh, it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
No.
Sitting in the shed.
Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, what shed? You don't have one yet.
Even if you had one of those machines, then you couldn't find it amongst all your stuff. You're
not going to let me live this one down, are you?
No, you're not. You shouldn't have shown me that picture.
You wait till I've cleaned it all up, then you go, that's not your shed, Ben. That's not.
I'll be the one doing it again, won't I?
Classic.
Hey?
I'll be the one doing it again, won't I?
No. Well, if you want to come over, I'll give you half a keg.
Only half?
Only half a keg.
Only half a keg.
It better be the right brew.
I'll give you those 150 lashes. Have you tried the 150 lashes?
I have, mate. What do you think of it?
It's not a bad drop, that is it?
I love it.
I had a pint of that on was it the other night?
Friday night?
Yeah, on Friday night in the city, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was bloody brilliant. I know, you got my thing, didn't you? Yeah. It was great.
Have you gone down the craft beer sort of thing these days, mate, or still sticking with your domestics?
The what?
The craft beers, your 50 Lashes, some of your James Squires ones.
Not really.
Yeah.
I don't really drink. See, I don't drink alcohol that often. It's quite rare when I do. And a friend of mine next door, he said, "Oh, Ben, would you like to have a beer with me? You know, I'll have it." Oh, that's right. You have a beer with me for my birthday. And by the way, you're no. You wait till your birthday. You're going to get it. I tell you. Anyway, he'll understand. He understands why from the text I got from him for my birthday this year, Shane. I'll tell you. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Isn't that right, Shane? You remember that text, don't you?
I do, mate. I do.
Yeah, of course you bloody do. Anyway,
It's my 50th in about 6 weeks' time. No,
Yes.
4 weeks' time.
in 4 weeks' time, isn't it?
Anyway.
Yes, I know, he's big. He's big
Raise-
5-0.
Yeah, raise the bat to the crowd.
Yes, it.
That's it.
But he said, "Here you go, Ben. Have a go at one of these. 40 lashes, 150 lashes, sorry."
50 lashes.
And I've got, oh, geez, this is a good drop. I like this. And I don't drink beer that often.
No, you don't.
I can drink that stuff. I like that.
I love it, yeah.
You know, it's all. Hey, what? Did you say something? There's a voice in the distance there.
And it's not me.
Oh, look, mate, it's an absolute pleasure having a chat to you, as always, mate.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate it.
Over the past nearly 12 months now, we've become good friends, which has been really, really good. And no, to have you on the show, it's an absolute pleasure. We like the idea of you being on here. We like to help people try and get out as much as possible. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Chatting to you, bringing everybody into, you know, if they're not even into the DIY scene, it makes really no difference. It's just doing something that they can watch, something that's enjoyable. You know what I mean? To have a bit of fun with.
Yeah. And it's a very non-threatening type of thing as well, so anyone can do it, and that's good.
Yes.
Good.
No, I absolutely agree. You know what? You know one of the next projects you should do.
What?
We were just talking about one. You know, 50 lashes. You know, you should make the a little 6-pack stubby holder.
I've seen them. They're quite
Quite nice.
popular, aren't they?
I know. I'm going to make one for me next door neighbour because he's been doing a lot of work and a lot of stuff for me. He's helped me out a hell of a lot.
Oh, I love that, mate.
I'm going to make one for him. I'm going to give it to him and with a 6-pack in there and see if he likes it. I'm pretty sure he will.
No, I'm sure you'd appreciate that, mate. That'd be good.
Well, look,
Be good.
it's been absolute fantastic having you on the program. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, mate.
That's been good, mate. I really appreciate the invitation, Ben and Mike.
Not a problem.
Fantastic.
Not a problem. The check. We expect the check in the mail anytime now.
Yeah, that's right. But no, look. And by the way, guess what, Shane?
What?
I got a job.
You got it.
Yeah, I got a job. I got to start tomorrow.
Oh, well done. When do you start?
Tomorrow.
Serious?
Yeah.
You better get to bed, mate. What are you doing here?
Nah,
What's your age, mate? Seriously.
my age. It's all right. Mark's older than me. He's a year older than me, exactly 1 year.
Well done, mate. Well done. Good work.
So we got a 30-year-old. We got a 51. We got 52. We're doing all right, aren't we?
Oh, we are.
We need a 53 and a 54, and we're doing all right.
Oh, well, if they want to come into the studio, go for it.
Yes. But look, we got Leo Saar coming up very, very soon.
To have a chat.
Shane. So stay tuned for that.
I shall do. Definitely.
And of course, on the 12th of this month, we've got Buzz
Bistrup, former drummer with the Angels and Ganga Jane.
Ganga Jane. That's right.
Now
Cool.
very heavily involved, now has been for a number of years with the Jimmy Little Foundation and a
Yes.
few other things.
Very, very, very much so. So he's coming up very, very soon in the next few days. But look, Shane, we'd love to have you back on the show again.
Yeah, no worries, boys. I'd love to do it. It'd be great.
And look, thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule, drinking a couple of Chorleys. No, of course, I'm saying cups of tea.
Do you think it'd actually would it actually work? You know, sort of making things and drinking beer.
Oh yeah. Have you know Jeff Dunham?
I have heard of him, yeah.
Yeah, though, there's one bloke,
Bubba J.
he's watching NASCAR and drinking beer. So you know you could do something like that. You know, making shit and drinking beer.
Charming you are.
No, look, that's what it's all about, isn't it? We have a bit of fun.
That's good. That's good.
But thank you very much again, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure. I just hope that everything goes really well for you. And we just expect to see many of those new videos coming out on the line.
You shall do, mate. Just stay tuned.
And stay tuned.
Boys.
Now we've got Facebook is DIY for Knuckleheads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, jump on there, click that like button. That'd be great.
Yes, and of course we've got YouTube DIY for Knuckleheads and hit that subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button, mate.
That's
exactly
right. That's right.
Much appreciated.
And I'm sure that the DIY for Knuckleheads YouTube thing and Facebook thing is going to have Retro Rock Live on there now.
Somewhere along the line, it will.
hang on the line there when we're done here, mate. But we're going into some music. And we'll have a chat later. But thanks again, mate.
No, well, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. That's all.